Well, every parent has their own interpretation of how to discipline their child, but parenting is hard, and it's like you always need a little bit of help on ways to better discipline your child. And joining me now is Betsy. She is a counselor, and she's going to explain to us what conscious discipline really is. Can you explain that? I've never heard that term before, and I'm sure people are intrigued to know what it means.
Well, Becky Bailey developed conscious discipline about 25 years ago, a little over 25 years ago. And she developed it as an evidence-based, trauma-informed, new way to look at parenting. And it is a compassionate way of looking at parenting. A lot of us were raised with the fear and punishment and consequences and rewards type of discipline. And she offers a different, unique way to look at discipline and parenting.
Talk about the benefits of it all, with kids, parents using this on their kids.
So it helps parents and adults look at what state of the brain a child might be in. So if they're in their survival state or if they're in their emotional state, they are not going to be able to hear you, they're not going to listen to you, they're not going to pay attention to you, and they're not going to learn the new skills you need to teach them.
Does that also apply to parents? Because sometimes we have our own mind of what we're dealing with on top of what the child may be dealing with.
Oh, absolutely. We all get our buttons pushed.
Yeah.
There are things that happen and they push our buttons, and we have a tendency to react. Through this training, you learn how to get yourself into a good headspace where you're calm and relaxed and regulated, so the child can mirror you and be calm and relaxed and regulated and ready to learn the new skill.
So what have you noticed, from the time you started training through this concept, what have you noticed from then till now about, the process of teaching kids or parents using this concept?
Parents and teachers who are willing to really get on this journey, because it is a journey, you don't ever really arrive, but they're willing to look at some different things and get on the journey. They have found great success in helping their children to stay regulated, to learn how to solve problems in a much more appropriate way without the screaming and fighting and the things that we really are uncomfortable with as adults.
Awesome. Well, if there are folks who want more information about this concept or attend a class where you educate them on this concept, tell them how they can find your information.
All the information about conscious discipline is on their website, www.consciousdiscipline.com. I am available, and people can reach me through the Great Start Collaborative in Midland County, and they can get you in touch with me.
Okay, awesome. Any other advice you want to share?
I would say, a quote from Becky Bailey, discipline is something you don't do to children.
Right.
It's something you develop within them.
Yeah. Well, that's a good segue out of this segment, because that is great advice. So thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.